Around April of 2012, Jaime, Juan Sebastian, and I, Alejandra, we were programming in a disjointed way diverse encounters as drawing groups, film projections, urban photography tours, director conversation, and some other things. A few months after that afternoon, Jaime moved to a new house and offered his home as a base of operations. It was a small second floor house, and there we began to invite our friends to do things. Soon after that, Olga and Juanda joined the team. We spent around 2 years in this small house, and we were doing so many stuff there, like dinners, exhibitions, editorial projects. We moved to the house in front of the one we had. And well, everything changed with that moving. The dynamics transformed into new possibilities. Our intention has always been that the people feel in a family place, with a dining room and a living room. We like to think about it like it's a family house that happens to be also an independent art space. We had explored diverse fields and disciplines, as curatorial and pedagogical practices, space design for specific experiences, editorial design, and artistic residences. In an empirical way, we had researched creating methodologies for the circulation of artistic process, trying to vinculate interest and practices, and proposing through the encounter reflections over the state of the art in the city we live in.
Colombia has had a tradition of collaborative work between art and other disciplines. Nevertheless, around 10 years back in time, it has been getting stronger by the possibility of having a physical space to do these encounters. There's a lot of independent space these days, and so diverse. Most of them had been born of spontaneous emergence. The people need a space to work. We believe this happened responding to a need of going out of home, trying to find others to talk with, a new place to create spaces for this questioning and production of new narrative around the city. We go out to find an independence that only possible in the work with others. When we began this project, we were aware of the need to create spaces for the cultural vinculation in the city of Medellin. There were other places, but in the specific part of the city in which we are, there were almost none. We are in a neighborhood called Belén, a big, industrial, and traditional neighborhood.
This neighborhood still remains as a familiar place and has a particular spirit that has been really useful and convenient for the people who comes to visit us. Over the years, we have been into the context and we have created a strong network of friends which has introduced in the dynamics that the neighborhood proposes. And we have worked with that to enhance and achieve a decentralization of the culture entities in our city, which were before only in the center. We try not to describe us as an artistic collective or as an independent art space. We like to think of us like a project of cultural action, or better, we prefer to think as like a group of friends that look for spaces to share with others. We come from different backgrounds as art, communication, architecture, and design, and that figure allows us to contribute from our diverse perspective, gazes, and concern. And also being friends give us some flexibility at the time to propose ideas in the middle of laughs, dinners, and conversations. For Cosmopolis, we have been working on a project that started around 3 years ago, and it's called La Faltante, that is the missing one. This is an open and collective interpretation of the information contained in a collection of magazines. This new copy it's made by hand by a group of people that comes to the workshop. in which we read first, then we draw, and then we write and do some other things around the magazine collection. The participants can come from any discipline, and depending on the chosen thematic, the group takes form. To this day, we have made 7 faltantes. There is one of the National Geographic, another one of Credencial Historia, a magazine of Colombian history, and some other like a Por magazine collection, and Spider-Man, and Popular Mechanics. For Cosmopolis, we are going to make 2 new ones with 2 French magazine collections.